shaming people who didn't go along with the government orthodoxies and drumming up fear about COVID, you know, printing the deaths on the chyrons every day and the number of cases, et cetera. And there was, and fortifying an orthodoxy that just so happens to create huge profits for their advertisers. And the food companies are the other big advertisers, so the cereal brands, et cetera. So they have tremendous power over the media, and that's one of the reasons I think that I get such blowback.
Has it been worse than you expected since you have taken over? Has the pushback, the character assassination, the twisting of words, the taking out of context, has all that been worse than you thought, or has it been about what you expected?
I mean, I'm pretty used to it because I've been doing it for 20 years. And it was always, you know, I've been censored for 20 years. So, you know, and during COVID, I was surprised because they removed me from Instagram. And they said it was because I was passing misinformation. But they could not, when I challenged Instagram on it, they could not point to one post that I'd ever made that had any misinformation in it. I was always very careful about what I posted because I knew, you know, I was used to being challenged, so I didn't want to put something up there that was wrong. So every fact that I ever put on Instagram was cited and sourced to either government databases or peer-reviewed publications. And I had a fact-checking operation like I think no other in America. We had 350 MD physicians and PhD scientists on our advisory board, including the Nobel laureate Luc Montagnier, who was the guy who got the Nobel Prize for discovering the HIV virus. And those people would not have stayed with me for a second if I was posting irresponsibly. So, you know, in fact, when we got, you know, I sued them on this. I sued the Biden administration, and I won that lawsuit. And what we found through discovery was that 37 hours after President Biden took the oath of office, swearing to uphold the Constitution, he appointed a group in the White House to censor me and other people. But I was the first one censored, and and we now have the emails between him and this group and Mark Zuckerberg and other people at Twitter, et cetera, which Elon, you know, made public, and thank God for him. And